Aries. Today, your inner guidance suggests that the power to decide something important is in your hands. If you're faced with a choice, don't let outside pressure influence you. What matters most right now is that you listen to your own confidence. Also, avoid being too kind. There's a difference between being compassionate and being taken advantage of. Your guide warns that acting out of pity may lead to unnecessary expenses. There may be challenges caused by people with self-serving intentions. Don't allow yourself to be used in a situation you didn't choose. Stand firm on what's truly good for you and avoid getting stuck in conversations that lack clarity or purpose. When it comes to family matters, you may have the opportunity to act as a bridge for better communication. If you approach things calmly and with honesty, household plans may move in a clearer direction. In love, it's time to stop overthinking the small things. Not every action of your partner has a hidden meaning. It's better to ask than to assume. Keep the lines of communication open to avoid misunderstandings from deepening. At work, today is not the right time for competition. Instead, focus on finishing your pending tasks, those that have been lingering for a while. Completing them will help clear your mind and smooth the flow of your upcoming responsibilities. Aries. Zodiac sign alley today. Virgo. Lucky colors. Red and gold. Color meaning. Red and gold together symbolize courage and prestige. This Monday, your efforts and bravery will give you a unique sense of self-trust and the recognition you deserve. Lucky numbers. 9, 17, 33. Number meaning. These numbers signify spiritual guidance, steady progress, and successful outcomes from the decisions you make. Taurus. Today, your guide suggests it would be best to avoid getting involved in complicated social matters. If something isn't your business, don't get involved. Stay quiet but firm. Also, refrain from signing or deciding on anything significant today, as this could help you avoid sudden problems. If there are financial matters to consider, focus on long-term effects rather than temporary relief. Some people may ask for favors, but you must evaluate first whether these will help or hurt you in the long run. In your home life, there's a sign that things may calm down if someone takes the first step toward an honest conversation. You might be expected to be that person, and if you do so without judgment, the outcome will feel much lighter and more positive. In relationships, if there's tension or misunderstanding, now is the right time to speak the truth. Don't let the situation get heavier than it already is. Things will get better if you face it head on. At work, consistency in your tasks will bring satisfaction. This is not the time to experiment with something new. Simple tasks done properly will earn you fulfillment and positive attention from those around you. Your guide also warns you to avoid romantic flirtations or tempting conversations. They could lead to unexpected trouble. Taurus. Zodiac sign alley today. Sagittarius. Lucky colors. Brown and orange. Color meaning. The combination of brown and orange symbolizes stability and a positive outlook. This Monday, you'll make wiser decisions and face responsibilities with energy. Lucky numbers. 6, 14, 28. Number meaning. These numbers reflect balance, determination, and smooth progress toward your goals. Gemini. Today, your guide is clear. You need to slow down your decision-making process. Acting too quickly might lead to mistakes. It's best to go through each detail carefully before making a move. That said, you carry a joyful aura today, and when you're in a good mood, your intelligence and charm shine through in conversations, making this a great day to carry out your plans. If someone approaches you about business, a project, or a loan, take your time and listen fully before responding. There's a chance they're not revealing everything, so you'll need the right timing to make the best decision. At home, there may be someone visiting or a breeze coming through that could carry something that weakens your health. Stay alert so you can take precautions and avoid getting sick. At work, be cautious of people who are inconsistent or overly dramatic. Getting pulled into their issues might disrupt your productivity. Choose to be around those who help, not those who drain your energy. In love, now is the time to better understand your emotions. Not every disagreement needs to be escalated. If you learn to listen without reacting right away, your relationship will feel calmer and more harmonious. Gemini. Zodiac sign alley today. Scorpio. Lucky colors. Yellow and blue. Color meaning. Yellow and blue signify mental clarity and emotional balance. This Monday, your plans will be clearer, and you'll move forward with greater self-confidence. Lucky numbers. 5, 20, 41. Number meaning. These numbers reflect enthusiasm, initiative, and your creative ways of handling life's challenges. Cancer. Today's message for you is to focus on your health, especially if you've recently felt tired or weak. Rest and eating at the right time will benefit you more than forcing yourself to finish everything when you're not feeling 100%. Take care of yourself first before tending to others. If you already have a plan set for today, it's a favorable time to carry it out as your guide indicates that you'll benefit from it. When it comes to money, avoid overspending on non-essential things. This is not the time to be careless with your finances. It's wiser to save what you receive for more important expenses in the coming days. Heart and arrow today. Your sex appeal is heightened, so be cautious with temptations. Stay calm and think things through carefully, especially when it comes to love and romantic decisions. At home, there may be a sign of a possible misunderstanding that you are meant to help resolve. Don't let it drag on. Show humility and openness in communication to help the day flow more smoothly. At work, avoid rushing. Some things may need to be reviewed or double-checked before submission or completion. Better results will come if you pay closer attention to the details. Not everything fast is necessarily correct. It's better to aim for quality and certainty over speed. In love, simplicity is key today. You don't need grand gestures or expensive words to show your affection. Your presence and your availability when your partner needs you are more than enough to strengthen your relationship. Keep doing positive things together to nurture your connection. Cancer. Zodiac sign alley today. Aries. Lucky colors. Silver and white. Color meaning. Silver and white represent clarity of purpose and heightened intuition. Today, your understanding of people deepens and your sensitivity to what's happening around you increases. Lucky numbers. 29, 18, 30. Number meaning. These numbers symbolize emotional intelligence, careful decision-making, and inner peace. Leo. Today, your responsibilities might feel overwhelming if you don't manage them in the right order. Don't try to take everything on yourself. Learn to ask for help or delegate if needed. That's not a weakness. It's wisdom in management. Also, avoid going on trips for transactions with friends or relatives, as it could end up costing you unnecessarily. In terms of finances, unexpected expenses are likely. So it's best not to buy anything non-essential today. Postpone indulgent spending to avoid financial trouble. You're better off giving your money to someone who truly needs it. This can even lead to better financial opportunities down the line. At home, you'll find your day lighter if you pay attention to small tasks, those you usually overlook, like tidying up, cleaning, or spending time with family. These simple acts will bring you a sense of peace and order. At work, Today is a time to show that you can make decisions independently. Don't rely too heavily on others' opinions, especially if you already have a solid plan. Independence will be key to your success. Also, avoid trusting coworkers too quickly regarding work-related ideas, or your efforts might be taken advantage of by others. Leo. Zodiac sign alley today. Libra. Lucky colors: orange and sky blue. Color meaning: orange and sky blue represent vitality and calmness. This Monday, you'll inspire others and maintain a balanced perspective in your situations. Lucky numbers: 23, 15, 27. Number meaning: these numbers suggest resourcefulness, joy, and the ability to succeed even during changes. Virgo. Today's guidance is all about time management. You have many things you want to accomplish, but success will depend on how well you prioritize. You won't reach your goals if you try to finish everything at once. Also, refrain from giving opinions, especially about something involving knowledge or information, because your input might end up benefiting others more than it does you. Financially, be careful of people offering deals or proposing to split earnings. Not everything that looks good will truly benefit you. It may be best to move forward alone in financial matters rather than partner with someone you don't fully trust yet. At home, avoid letting strangers or guests into your space for now, as they may bring in unwanted energy. However, relatives are more welcome, as their presence brings positive and supportive vibes to your family life. At work, it's better to stick to the systems and routines that are already working for you. This is where you'll find more progress. Don't try anything new if it's not thoroughly studied. What you need now is stability, not experimentation. In love, avoid overthinking. There are things that naturally happen in a relationship. Not everything is a problem. Excessive worry might do more harm than good. Trust your partner and let them open up in their own way and time. Virgo. Zodiac sign alley today. Capricorn. Lucky colors: green and ivory. Color meaning: green and ivory signify comfort, harmony, and kindness. Today, your mind will be clearer when it comes to decisions involving both work and personal goals. Lucky numbers: 11, 16, 24. Number meaning: these numbers suggest a fresh start, smart preparation, and a strong foundation for success. Libra. According to your guide, if you're handling documents or matters related to property or inheritance, it's best that you personally oversee them. Don't entrust it to others, as there is a possibility of complications if you don't pay close attention. Be careful with every detail. Today, avoid emotionally charged conversations. There's a chance that your simple intentions could be misunderstood. If it's not necessary to explain yourself, it's better to stay quiet and avoid arguments. Your aura is favorable when it comes to business talks or income opportunities. In terms of finances, don't easily give in to people who frequently ask for loans or help. If you know it will negatively affect your financial stability, learn to say no. Being helpful has limits, especially when it starts to compromise your own well-being. At work, be alert to colleagues who seem to have their own hidden agendas. Some actions may damage the group's trust. If you're working on a project, focus on doing your best without relying too much on others. Libra. Lucky zodiac friend today. Aries. Lucky colors: pink and beige. Color meanings: pink and beige symbolize calmness, kindness, and emotional balance. Today, you will bring peace to your surroundings and be a bridge for understanding. Lucky numbers: 7, 21, 36. Number meanings: these numbers reflect clear communication, patience, and harmony in your relationships. Scorpio. If you're planning a business partnership or a new venture, carefully examine the intentions of the person you want to work with. Not all partnerships are beneficial. Making decisions in haste could burden you in the long run. If you have any plans or transactions today, make sure to proceed and arrive early, so luck can align with your efforts, according to your guide. Today, you may feel tired even without doing much. This could indicate a drop in focus. Avoid multitasking. Prioritize what truly matters so you don't end up feeling overwhelmed or directionless. Financially, if you're thinking about using your savings for something uncertain, postpone it. This is not a favorable day for sudden expenses, especially if the returns are unclear. With colleagues, don't get affected by subtle criticisms. Stay calm and focus on your tasks. Being consistent and steady at work will earn you respect. This is how you move closer to your dreams, by staying focused regardless of what others say. Scorpio. Lucky zodiac friend today. Leo. Lucky colors: black and maroon. Color meanings: black and maroon symbolize power, determination, and emotional depth. Today, you'll be more serious about your goals and it will be easier to achieve results. Lucky numbers: 4, 13, 26. Number meanings: these numbers signify firm resolve, discipline, and relentless perseverance despite challenges. Sagittarius. The message for you today is to avoid dealing with people from your past, particularly in business or negotiations, as it might only lead to frustration or unnecessary spending. If you have plans for your family, now is the right time to sort them out. However, make sure you don't ignore your own needs. Don't always put others first. You need to care for yourself as well, according to your guide. There's a chance of misunderstanding with someone close to you today. It won't escalate if you know how to avoid reacting impulsively. Emotional control is key to keeping the peace. In terms of money, be cautious in your transactions. If someone offers you an investment or business opportunity, don't believe it right away. Not everything that looks good at first turns out good in the end. Know the full background before putting in any amount. In love, avoid overthinking or getting jealous. It will only disturb your peace of mind. Trust is essential in building shared dreams in your relationship. At work, don't get too complacent. There may be a colleague trying to get noticed by promoting themselves, but you don't need to compete. Just do your part and let your work speak for itself. Sagittarius. Lucky zodiac friend today. Cancer. Lucky colors: purple and blue. Color meanings: purple and blue symbolize creative thinking and spiritual identity. Today, you'll be more open to new ideas, and your connections with others will feel more meaningful. Lucky numbers: 8, 12, 22. Number meanings: these numbers bring strength, balance, and new opportunities that you can use to take action in life. Capricorn. Today, there are tasks you've been avoiding for quite some time that need to be completed. It would be best to face them now, as your guide indicates that ignoring them could cause inconvenience in the coming days. If you're making a decision, do it only when you're sure of yourself. Avoid people who love to joke around too much. They may disrupt your plans today. When it comes to money, there's a possibility of unexpected expenses. So even if you're confident in your current budget, be more cautious before spending. At home, avoid saying anything that could hurt others emotionally. Words that cause sadness can bring down the good vibes in your household. In your interactions with others, someone might become overly dependent on you. Before you offer help, make sure it won't become a burden on your part later on. If you're working on documents or legal matters, today is a favorable time to take care of them. You'll find the right strategy, especially if you handle things yourself instead of relying on others. In love, it would be joyful to spend a romantic evening together. It can help lift your spirits and allow you both to reconnect in a positive way. Capricorn. Lucky zodiac friend today. Gemini. Lucky colors: gray and navy blue. Color meanings: gray and navy blue symbolize wisdom and humility. Today, you will face responsibilities and personal matters with intelligence and calm. Lucky numbers: 10, 25, 34. Number meanings: these numbers represent growth, responsibility, and the ability to stay steady under pressure. Aquarius. Today calls for alertness and strategic thinking. If you want to start something new, especially related to online or digital pursuits, now is the right time. And if you've had previous plans with your child or loved one, make sure to follow through. Your actions will bring prosperity for both of you, according to your guide. There's also a sign that you'll talk to someone who can offer new insights that could benefit a personal plan. However, not all advice should be followed. Choose only what's proven and well-founded. Heart and arrow today. Your sex appeal is high, so be careful of temptations. Stay composed and think things through, especially in matters of love. At work, you may face a situation where you need to choose between speaking up or staying silent. What's important is not to give in to pressure. Use your analytical mind and do what's right. That's where you'll find true fulfillment. Financially, there's a hint of a small but meaningful gain. Be smart about how you use it, especially if you want to grow it for long-term benefits. In personal relationships, if there's a misunderstanding with a friend or family member, today is a good opportunity to resolve it. Start with a sincere and simple explanation, not with defensiveness. Aquarius. Lucky zodiac friend today. Taurus. Lucky colors: white and turquoise. Color meanings: white and turquoise symbolize clarity of thought and emotional freshness. Today brings a refreshing energy that will broaden your perspective and feelings. Lucky numbers: 11, 19, 35. Number meanings: these numbers signify inspiration, decision-making freedom, and vibrant energy for your next steps. Pisces. Today, your emotions may be more sensitive than usual. Your guide advises avoiding tense or unclear conversations. If you need to ask questions or clarify something, wait for the right moment. Fortunately, your emotional intuition is strong. You'll sense who to avoid and what to pursue. At home, be understanding and offer advice gently. That way, others will truly understand you, and the good vibes at home will thrive. Financially, you are urged to be practical. Not all luxuries are worth spending on, especially when you have other responsibilities. Prioritizing is important today so you don't struggle later on. At work, things are generally going well. However, you may notice a colleague slacking off. Instead of being irritated, let it motivate you to show your own capabilities. In relationships, if your partner or loved one wants to open up about something, listen first before reacting. Simple listening today can strengthen the trust between you. Pisces. Lucky zodiac friend today. Aquarius. Lucky colors: lilac and mint green. Color meanings: lilac and mint green symbolize emotional ease and renewed hope. Expect a calm mind and a more positive outlook today. Lucky numbers: 12, 23, 38. Number meanings: these numbers point to change, creative thinking, and the reopening of opportunities you may have set aside in the past.